Baldurs still trapped. Find Philomene and get that smoke powder. Incredible news. Drop it near the cave-in and set it up.
Move on! I gave her everything! And she has the gall to send you to break me! Get us out of here, all of us! And hope for her.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
The slowest of you lot.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
I'll give it a shot.
Move it!
Choking!
I sense NERE's frustration.
Place the powder and use...
Stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry! Faster, shithead!
Get back.
The way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Ignition!
Baldurs, can you hear me?
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! NERE does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. The Absolute demands their slaughter. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try NERE's faith. Thrym, carve out his... If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him.
Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin, NERE.
You bargained with this wretch. NERE is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics, let NERE be your end.
Let's go. Mistra Rill. Let's move. Heretic! You should never have come here.
Please help me.
It's bright. Take
Yes, here.
Need to stay focused.
moving.
Maya, Ortil!
There's a
Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Cock stench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out. Here's your cut. Clan! Grab your time. I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Your brain going mushy, Shark. That's where those absolute freaks... Goblins, drow, gnolls, even humans. Ain't no one they won't try to turn. The way I hear tell, some prick there calls the shots. The General, NERE called him. And there ain't no way I'm sticking around long enough to meet him. Clan property.
The gnomes should be able to go where they please. They are not the Dwergars to keep.
Won't hear me argue. Your mouth's got the mic. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses!
Is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing, it's...
My sister! Dead by Nere's hand!
not right.
I'm so sorry.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems. The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body. Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems.
Must be the moon lantern.
A thick layer of...
broken. So much for protection from the shadow curse.
To all appearances, the dust seems quite ordinary. Nothing about the lantern strikes you.
Nina and Wiki, did they... Beldron! I was so worried!
No, I'm all right.
Oh, who cares?
We ought to thank someone a little closer by. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake. Why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods, I should... Here.
Make it quick.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbur.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
How did you... Well, you're a sharp one. Most still believe, but not Walbron. He bloody found it. A small cat. He just... If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his... They could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. Not long enough. My people can barely That business is what sent...
And just like that, you'd leave Walbron behind. I knew you
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbron might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparent.
I've had fights. My people will find somewhere to regroup. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate...
I'm so sorry. You're covered in dust. Wait, is that a bruise there?
Stop fussing, it's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband.
The boat beckons you aboard.
Peacebringer. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life. And thus we name you Life, Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Our work is bigger than any one of us. Even more.
I don't know half of what they're saying.
The craft is ready to sail. We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
The Grand Wizard.
Who there, Wanderer? Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Originally, Shadowdale. Lately, the fanciest inns of Waterdeep. Meet Elminster Ormar, a good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Oh, for the love of...
This way then? To your camp? Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. And I trust you told your fellow traveler here the nature of your ills.
I can't say that so far I've volunteered the entire truth.
Do you mean to say you've never bothered to disclose how dangerous you are?
Not in so many words. No.
Then you two have much to discuss after I'll have taken my leave. In short, Gale, through his own doing, has become a living explosive that could wipe from this world this very gathering, and much more besides. For his folly, Mystra forsook him. But now, she has decreed he is to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
The orb.
Precisely. That which renders him so dangerous is an orb of Nethere's origin that is buried within his chest. And that, Gale, is how we arrive at the heart of my directive. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. It is done. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strange...
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the skies-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. You have questions for me? And I promise I have answers. Ah. Well, that's a rather long and complicated story. And what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, NERE, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. and it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Not until I meet the heart of the Absolute, whatever that is.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want...
F. Or is it an E? Damn language is this? What are you doing? Wait. I've been tracing the scars on my back with my fingers, trying to read them by touch. But I can't. They may as well... This isn't your problem, you know. Fine.
The pattern swirls before you, runes hacked crudely into his flesh. You can't read it, but you recognize the letters. Infernal, the language of the Hells.
And? What does it say? Infernal? What in the hells? What did he do to me? I have absolutely no... 2 centuries carrying this, and I can finally see it. I'm sure. Thank you, by the way. Will we?
You know, I've been very serious of you. Well, but fine. What's on your mind? Quite considering all we've been through.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. It's a good thing you decided to infiltrate the cultists rather than fight them. The Absolute has already mustered an impressive army, and its forces still grow. Does what happened in the Grove bother you? For what it's worth, you made the right choice. If we don't accomplish our goals, none of this matters. Not their fate, not anyone's.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Hells. Seems that book on flumps was not all it appeared to be.